Hello, my name is Steve Faulkner. I'm the drum instructor for Rockley Music in Lakewood, Colorado. Today's online lesson will be for beginning drum set players. There's a couple of fundamental errors all beginning players make, and I want to address those before I start to play some of these basic beats for you. The one thing is your timing has to be steady. In order to do that, you want the timing to come from the feet up. So my bass drum pedal is going to play in quarter notes. And when you play this quarter note, you want your bass drum pedal to be down as much time as it is up. So since you can't see my bass drum pedal, I'm going to mimic it with my hand. When I'm playing my bass drum wants to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Very steady. If your bass drum is choppy, like 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, then the timing is going to be choppy. Your hands have to follow your feet. So the timing comes from the feet up. The other fundamental problem with beginning drum set students is when they play on the ride cymbal, they let this limb on the hi-hat do absolutely nothing. And it should be doing something, it should be keeping time. In this case, we're going to keep time with our hi-hat on 2 and 4. So every beat 2 and 4, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4. What will happen is you can play ride rhythms here on your hi-hat, and you can play ride rhythms here on your ride cymbal for beginning drum set lessons. What I want all beginning students to do is when you are on your ride cymbal, make sure your hi-hat plays on 2 and 4 with your foot. I'm going to be playing 5 different grooves today. A rock groove, a swing, a shuffle, a triplet, and a funk groove. The only thing that is going to change will be the ride rhythm. The bass drum is going to be in quarter notes, 1 beat apiece. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. Going to play the rhythms up here on the ride cymbal. 2 and 4 on the hi-hat, 2 and 4 on the snare drum. The first rhythm I want to show you will be a rock ride rhythm. It's going to be 8 notes on the ride cymbal. 8 notes are a half a beat each. They're counted 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Quarter notes on the bass drum, so we have notes that are worth half a beat on the ride cymbal, 1 beat on the bass drum. The first thing many players do is they will do this to start. The same, the same, the same. What has to happen is the bass drum will play on a downbeat. Then you want to get your wrist up and ready so that you can feel your bass drum come up as your hand goes down. Now it may seem very simple to do at first, but it's harder than it looks. So what you have to do is in between your bass drum working, you have to make a wrist motion. So it's together, bring your wrist up, and then it's an opposite motion between your hand and your foot. Bring your wrist up and come down together. Make a wrist motion, and now it can be opposite of your bass drum, so you feel the bass drum come up as the hand goes down. So mimicking my bass drum, it looks like this. That wrist motion in between so you get your stroke prepared. So with that, I want to play just a basic rock groove, and with all of these beats I'm going to show you today, you can literally play to hundreds and hundreds into thousands of songs, even if it is just with this beat and it is just vanilla with nothing added. As you get more experience, of course, you enhance these beats, but today it's strictly beginning drum set lesson. So here's a basic rock groove, 8 notes over quarter notes on the bass, 2 and 4 on the hi-hat and the snare drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. First beat beat I show all of my students because it is the easiest beat. It is straight ahead, straightforward. The timing is even. The next beat I want to show you will be a basic swing groove. Some people call it a jazz beat, a jazz swing, but it is to jazz and swing what I just played is to rock. Okay? This is, again, thousands of songs you can hear with this beat to it. Get a song in your mind that has this groove to it. Pink Panther would be one of those songs. Everyone knows that song. It's a mid-tempo swing. This is going to be a ride cymbal that sounds like this. You will see this written 5 or 6 different ways. It can be counted 5 or 6 different ways. If you count it, that's fine. If you can sing the beat, that's fine. But you want to play it so that it is steady. So what I do is I show all my students how to start on the right-hand side of the cymbal, cross over for beat 2. As the arm comes back, you take care of the swing note plus the next downbeat. So it will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The arm helps keep us in time because, again, I'm following my foot. So just the ride cymbal and the bass drum will look like this. I'm showing you all of these beats in a very moderate tempo. You want to practice these beats in a tempo that is comfortable to you. Don't get it too fast. Keep it slow to medium and make sure you control it. So the basic swing beat will sound. You can sing it, you can count it, you can hum it. Da da do da da do da da do da. Listen to some swing records and you will get that sound. Another song, Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. Mid to slow swing tune. When you get these grooves going, you will hear that an 8th note ride would just destroy that tune. You have to play a swing beat. Part of your job will be to determine what kind of beat fits the style of the song. The next beat I want to show you is a shuffle groove. This has some elements to the swing. Where beats 2 and 4 in the swing beat would be what we call jazz 8s, a shuffle beat, the whole thing, the whole measure will be jazz 8s. They have this little bounce to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Da 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 da. Again, thousands of songs have this shuffle groove. California Girls by the Beach Boys, great example. Nice mid-tempo shuffle. You can play the shuffle just with the ride cymbal and the bass drum, and then you can work in the 2 and 4 on your hi-hat. You can do that with all of these beats if you have to. Sometimes working it in a limited time is the best way to do this. Work your cymbal over your kick, add your snare, then add your hi-hat last. So the shuffle beat sounds like this. The next groove I want to show you is a triplet groove. There's all kinds of triplets. There's quarter note triplets, 8th note triplets, half note triplets, 16th note triplets. None of that right now is important. What we're going to do is an 8th note triplet because it is one triplet over one quarter note on the bass drum. So this is counted. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. You have this nice flowing da 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 da. Example of a triplet groove, Some will call it a 6/8 groove as well. Color My World by Chicago. Very slow, 6/8 triplet feel. A lot of blues tunes have this as well. You use triplets for everything. So we are going to have 3 even notes over each bass drum quarter note. It will sound like this: cymbal over bass drum. Put the whole beat together, triplets, quarter notes, 2 and 4 on the snare and the hi-hat. The last beat I want to show you is a very basic beginning funk beat. And what I'm going to do for this funk beat is change the ride rhythm to just the and of the beat. So where the rock rhythm was 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and every 8th note, I'm going to take out the downbeat, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and just play on the and of the beat. So my ride rhythm is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the upbeat. Bass over cymbal, cymbal over bass, should say, is going to sound like this. Alright, I'm going to put that whole beat together, 2 and 4 on the snare and the hat. When you're playing all of these beats, keep in mind your top priority is to play the time evenly. Make sure your foot is even, let the hand follow the foot. You have a good shot at playing the time steady. My name's Steve Faulkner. I'm the drum instructor for Rockling Music in Lakewood, Colorado. Please check back for some more online lessons. Thank you.